Blow, boys, blow, and we'll all blow together. Blow, boys, blow, and we'll roll away. In any kind of weather, we're all in it together. So blow, boys, blow, oh, blow, boys, blow. Away, me lads, your gallant crew to distant shores will steer. She's loaded to the gunnels with whiskey and good beer. It's farewell to Sally, it's farewell to Jane. We'll meet 'em on the dockside when we lay up here again. Sing, boys, sing, and we'll all sing together. Sing, boys, sing, and we'll roll away. In any kind of weather, we're all in it together. So sing, boys, sing, oh, sing, boys, sing. We're bound for San Francisco, in ship and man we'll trust. We'll rock her and we'll roll her all around the Horn or bust. And when we cast our anchors in the water of the bay, we'll dance to the fiddler on the deck until the end of day. Drink, boys, drink, and we'll all drink together. Drink, boys, drink, and we'll roll away. Through any kind of weather, we're all in it together. So drink, boys, drink, oh, drink, boys, drink.
Spike and Cookie's throat was marked alike. It had been gripped by fingers 10, and there they lay, all good dead men. A break of day on a boozing can, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. 15 men on the hell ship's list, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. Dead and bedamned and the rest gone west, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. The skipper lay with his knob in door, and the scullion axed his cheek at shore. And the scullion, he was stabbed ×4. There they lay while the soggy skies dripped down in their upstaring eyes. A murk sunset and a foul sunrise, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. 15 men of them stiff and stark, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. 10 of the crew had the murder mark, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. 'Twas a cutlass white or an ounce of lead, or a yawning hole in a battered head, and the scuppers caught with the rotting red. And there they lay, I damn me eyes, all lookouts clapped on paradise. All souls bound just contrawise, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. 15 men of them good and true, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. Every man Jack could have sailed with old Pew, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. There was chest on chest full of Spanish gold, and a ton of plate in the middle hold, and a cabin's ride of loot untold. There they lay that took the plum, with sightless glare and their lips struck dumb. But we shared all by the rule of thumb, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. 15 men on a dead man's chest, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum.
the devil had done for the rest.
Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum.
We wrapped them all in a mainsail tight,
With twice 10 turns of a house's fight,
and we heaved them over and out of sight. With the yo-heave-ho and a fare thee well, and a sudden plunge in a sullen swell. 10 fathoms deep on the road to hell.
Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum.
Pay me,
You owe me,
oh,
pay me my money down. Well, you got to pay me, Mr. Stevedore.
Oh,
Pay me my money down.
well, I thought I heard the men below. No,
Pay me my money down.
well, if you don't pay me, then the ship don't go. Ho,
Pay me my money down.
oh, pay me,
You owe me,
ho,
pay me my money down. Well, you got to pay me, Mr. Stevedore.
ho.
Pay me my money down.
Well, I thought I heard the topmastman say, ho,
Pay me my money down.
well, if you don't pay me, then the sails don't weigh.
No, pay me my money down.
Oh, pay me,
You owe me,
oh,
pay me my money down. Well, you got to pay me, Mr. Stevedore.
oh.
Pay me my money down.
Well, as soon as the ship cleared the bar, oh,
Pay me my money down.
well, the captain knocked me out with the spar. Oh,
Pay me my money down.
oh, pay me,
You owe me,
oh,
pay me my money down. Well, you got to pay me, Mr. Stevedore.
oh.
Pay me my money down.
Well, the captain likes whiskey and the mate likes rum.
Pay me my money down. Well, the crew likes both, but we can't get none. Pay me my money down.
Oh, pay me,
You owe me.
oh,
Pay me my money down. Well, you got to pay me, Mr. Stevedore. Pay me my money down.
well, you owe me,
You owe me.
oh,
Pay me my money down. Well, you got to pay me or you go to jail. Pay me my money down.
what do you do with a drunken pirate?
What do you do with a drunken pirate? What do you do with a drunken pirate early in the morning? Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning.
Put him in the bilge and make him drink it.
Put him in a bilge and make him drink it. Put him in a bilge and make him drink it early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning.
Keel haul him till he's sober.
Keel haul him till he's sober. Keel haul him till he's sober early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning.
Tell the horse he ain't got money.
Tell the horse he ain't got money. Tell the horse he ain't got money early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning.
Put him in bed with the captain's daughter.
Put him in bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in bed with the captain's daughter early in the morning. Way up she rises. rises. Way hey up she rises early in the morning.
You ain't seen the captain's daughter.
You ain't seen the captain's daughter. You ain't seen the captain's daughter early in the morning. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises early in the morning.
She looks like an orangutan.
She looks like an orangutan. She looks like an orangutan early in the morning. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises early in the morning.
There she goes, swinging through the rigging.
There she goes, swinging through the rigging. There she goes, swinging through the rigging early in the morning. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises early in the morning. That's what you do with a drunken pirate. That's what you do with a drunken pirate. That's what you do with a drunken pirate early in the morning. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Early in the morning.
A long time ago, way back in history, when all there was to drink was nothing but cups of tea, along came a man by the name of Charlie Mops, and he invented a wonderful drink and he made it out of hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king, and to his praises we should always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. God bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer, beer, beer. Give me a beer, beer, beer. I want a beer, beer, beer. Give me a beer, beer, beer.
The Prince of Wales, the Feast Hall, the Sea Devil Tavern as well. One thing you can be sure of is Charlie's beer they sell. So all you lads and lasses, at 11 o'clock you stop for 5 short seconds. Remember Charlie Mops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king, and to his praises we should always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. God bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer, beer, beer. Buy us a beer, beer, beer. We want a beer, beer, beer. Give me your beer, beer, beer. A barrel of malt, a bushel of hops, you stir it around with a stick. The kind of lubrication that makes your engine tick. 40 pints of wallop a day will keep away the quacks. It's only 8 pence a penny a pint, no 1 and 6 in tax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king, and to his praises we should always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. God bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king, and to his praises we should always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. God bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer, beer, beer. Give me a beer, beer, beer. Give me a beer, beer, beer. Give me a beer, beer, beer. Buy us a beer!
Whiskey is the life of man. It's been that way since the world began. Well, I like whiskey hot and strong, and I'll drink whiskey all night long.
Whiskey, oh Johnny, oh, rise her up from down below. Whiskey, oh Johnny, oh, rise her up from down below.
Whiskey, 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 oh, up aloft this yard must go. John,
rise her up from down below.
Whiskey here and whiskey there. Well, whiskey almost anywhere. Well, whiskey up and whiskey down, and whiskey all around the town.
Whiskey, oh Johnny, oh, rise
rise her up from down below. Whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh, rise her up from down below. Whiskey, 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 oh, up aloft this yard must go. John, rise her up from down below. Some likes whiskey, some likes beer. Well, I wish I had a barrel here. Oh, whiskey straight and whiskey strong. For your whiskey I'll sing a song. Whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh, rise her up from down below. Whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh, rise her up from down below. Whiskey, 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 oh, up aloft this yard must go. John, rise her up from down below. If whiskey was a river and I could swim, well, I'd say here goes and dive right in. If whiskey was a river and I was a duck, well, I'd dive to the bottom and never come up. Whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh, rise her up from down below. Whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh, rise her up from down below. Whiskey, 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 oh, up aloft this yard must go. John, rise her up from down below. Well, if whiskey comes too near my nose, well, I tip it up and down she goes. I wish I knew where whiskey grew. I'd eat the leaves and branches too. Whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh, rise her up from down below. Whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh, rise her up from down below. Whiskey, 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 oh, up aloft this yard must go. John, rise her up from down below.
As I was going over the Barbenkerry Mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol and then produced my rapier, saying stand and deliver, for I am the boldest sailor, mushering Amadeus Ramadan. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's a whiskey in the jar. Counted out his money, oh, it was a pretty penny. I put it in me pocket and I brought it home to Ginny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me, but the devil take the women, for they never can be easy, mushering Amadeus Ramadan. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's a whiskey in the jar. Oh, I went into my chambers for to take a slumber. I took me gold and jewels, and for sure it were no wonder. Oh, the Ginny took me charges and she filled them up with water. Sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter, mushering Amadeus Ramadan. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's a whiskey in the jar. It was early in the morning before I rose to travel. The guard were all around me, and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced my pistol, for she'd stole away me rapier. I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken, mushering Amadeus Ramadan. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o,
brother in the army. If I can find his station, it's in Corcoran, Killarney. Oh, and if he'll come to save me, we'll go roaming in Kilkenny. I swear he'll treat me better than my darling sport and Jenny. Mushering, amadoo, ramadan. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now some men take delight in the drinking and the bowling, and others take delight in a frigate gently rolling. Oh, but I take delight in the juice of the barley, courting pretty lasses in the morning bright and early. Mushering, amadoo, ramadan. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's a whiskey in the jar.
Whiskey or the devil, you're leading me astray, over hills and mountains into an early grave. You're sweeter, stronger, decenter, you're spunkier than tea. Oh, whiskey or my darling, drunk or sober. Come on, brave boys, we're on the march, off to Portugal and Spain. The drums are beating, banners flying, and the devil a home will come tonight. Love, fare thee well, with me to the I-doodle-um-de-da. With me to the I-doodle-um-de-da. Oh, be whack for Tara, laddie, hey, there's whiskey in the jar. Whiskey or the devil, you're leading me astray, over hills and mountains into an early grave. You're sweeter, stronger, decenter, you're spunkier than tea. Oh, whiskey or my darling, drunk or sober. Said the mother, do not harm me, don't take my daughter from me, for if you do, I will torment you, and the ghost at night will haunt you. Love, fare thee well, with me to the I-doodle-um-de-da, with me to the I-doodle-um-de-da. Oh, be whack for Tara, laddie, hey, there's whiskey in the jar. Whiskey or the devil, you're leading me astray, over hills and mountains into an early grave. You're sweeter, stronger, decenter, you're spunkier than tea. Oh, whiskey or my darling, drunk or sober. Now the French are fighting boldly, men dying hot and coldly. Give every man his flask of powder and a forelock on his shoulder. Love, fare thee well, with me to the I-doodle-um-de-da, with me to the I-doodle-um-de-da. Only whack for Tara, laddie, hey, there's whiskey in the jar. Whiskey or the devil, you're leading me astray, over hills and mountains into an early grave. You're sweeter, stronger, decenter, you're spunkier than tea. Oh, whiskey or my darling, drunk or sober. Whiskey or the devil, you're leading me astray, over hills and mountains into an early grave. You're sweeter, stronger, decenter, you're spunkier than tea. Oh, whiskey or my darling, drunk or sober. Hey, whiskey or my darling, drunk or sober.
I tell you a story that happened to me. One day I went down to Yore by the sea. That day it was hot and the sun it was warm. Said I'd a quick pint, wouldn't do me no harm. I went in and ordered a bottle of stout. The barman said sorry, the beer's all sold out. Try whiskey, young Paddy, 10 years in the wood. Say I will try cider, I heard that it's good. And I'll never, oh never, no never again. If I live to be 100 or 110. I fell to the ground and I could not get up after drinking a quart of that Johnny Jump Up. yard, where I ran into Brody, the big civic guard. Come here to me, boy, don't you know I'm the law? Well, I up with me fist, and I shattered his jaw. He fell to the ground, and his knees buckled up. It was not I that hit him, but the Johnny jump up. The next thing I know, down in Yaw by the Sea, there's a cripple on crutches, and he says to me, I'm afraid for me life, I'll be hit by a cart. Can you help me across to the highwayman's farm? And after a sip of that cider so sweet, he threw down his crutches and danced on his feet.
And I'll never, oh never, no never again, if I live to be 100 or 110. I fell to the ground and I could not get up after drinking a quart of that Johnny Jump Up.
I went down to Bedlam, a friend for to see. They call it the madhouse on Cork by the Lee. And when I got there, sure the truth I will tell, they had that poor bugger locked up in a cell. The guard testing him say these words if you can.
Around the ragged rock, the ragged rascal ran.
Tell them I'm not crazy, tell them I'm not mad. It was only a sip of that cider I had.
And I'll never, oh never, no never again, if I live to be 100 or 110. I fell to the ground and I could not get up after drinking a quart of that Johnny Jump Up.
A man died in Union by the name of McNabb. They dressed him up, put him out on a slab, and after a coroner his measurements did take, his wife took him home to a bloody fine wake. The sun, it was hot, and the beer, it was stout. The corpse, he sits up and says with a shout, I can't get to heaven, they won't let me up, till I bring them a quart of that Johnny Jump Up.
And I'll never, oh never, no never again, if I live to be 100 or 110. I fell to the ground and I could not get up after drinking a quart of that Johnny Jump Up.
And I'll never,
oh never, no never again, if I live to be 100 or 110. I fell to the ground and I could not get up after drinking a quart of that Johnny Jump Up.
Right in front of me, color of her eyes were the color of insanity. Crushed beneath her wave like a ship, I could not reach the shore. We're all just dancers on the devil's dance floor. Oh,
swing a little more on the merry-o. Swing a little more next to me. Swing a little more on the merry-o. Swing a little more on the devil's dance floor.
Pressed against her face, I could feel her insecurity. Mother'd been a drunk and her father was obscurity. But nothing ever came of a life that was a simple one. So pull yourself together, girl, and have a little fun. Well, she took me by the hand, I could see she was a fiery one. Let's ran all the way up to heaven and past Avalon. Tell me something, girl, what it is you have in store. She said, come with me now on the devil's dance floor. Else
swing a little more on the merry-o. Swing a little more next to me. Swing a little more on the merry-o. Swing a little more on the devil's dance floor.
I'll
swing a little more on the devil's dance floor.
and heading south. Bleeding hearts crying, 'cause there's no way out. Well,
Swing a little more on the merry-o. Swing a little more next to me. Swing a little more on the merry-o. Swing a little more on the devil's dance floor.
well, swing a little more on the merry-o. Swing a little more next to me. Swing a little more on the merry-o. Swing a little more on the devil's dance floor. I'll swing a little more on the devil's dance floor. Well, swing a little more on the devil's dance floor.
Blow, boys, blow, and we'll all blow together. Blow, boys, blow, and we'll roll away. In any kind of weather, we're all in it together. So blow, boys, blow, oh.